Hey cousins, listen, check in with me. Check in with me. Yeah, I had to go take a nap. Okay, I needed a nap. Anyway, listen. Episode 3, part 2, the wedding. Okay, all right. So I had a weekend family event wedding, right? That was one of the things I really wanted, and it that was, so we planned it accordingly, right? Which included like the rehearsal party, and then at the time there was this it was a multi convention center. Like, they had an arcade in it, they had like a bar in it, they had it was like bowling in it, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a whole lot of stuff. But anyway, that was where we ended up going for the rehearsal dinner, right? So it was like, for everybody to let their hair down, make sure everybody can have fun. Some people drink, some people don't, whatever. Just make sure everybody can have some fun. Okay? So with that being said, my dad, my father, we're there, and we're all just talking, we're all just having fun. So he hands me the envelope. He's like, "This is for you." I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And he was like, "Yeah, make sure it's for you. Like, make sure you spend it on you, for you. Like, really stressing the for me part." I was like, "No problem." So, yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just told y'all, I just found out about the money that was needed. And believe y'all, if I could be so transparent with y'all cousins, my mother was not trying to tell me that. Okay? Like, she did not. That was the last thing she wanted to tell me. But it was like we had to pay people. You know what I mean? So, business over emotions. That's one thing that I'm very humbled that I learned. Like, business over emotions. Because take care of that business, then be emotional. You know what I mean? So, anyway. So the money he gave me, inevitably, I end up having to give so that the people that need to get paid get paid. Because, baby, if I don't owe you, I sleep way better at night knowing I don't owe you. Y'all, I wash dishes and I just realized my ring is on the kitchen. Okay, anyway. Cousins, that just almost took me out. Okay, so anywho, now at the rehearsal dinner, cousins. Now, I have a father, right? My father, and then I have my brother's father, whom raised me, right? So the whole situation was my father. My second father, my brother's father, would walk me to my father, which then they would walk me to my husband. Did y'all vision that? Did y'all see it? 1, 2, go. Okay. That's how it was supposed to go. That was how I asked for it to go. Okay. So at the rehearsal dinner, we couldn't do that, but it was spoken of. It was talked about. But because my second father didn't show up to the rehearsal dinner, but it was like, it's cool because that's something you could explain to a person on it. It wasn't like a real showstopper. Okay, so now we at the wedding. Next day at the wedding, y'all. Everything's good in that, man. I'm getting stitched up. I'm talking about, y'all. I learned about threading. Like threading the ribbon. I learned what that meant. Cause when I tell y'all, my mother and my godmother was in there hitting me with that Cinderella, oh yeah, sis was getting pulled together, okay? And I was like a real size 12, y'all. Okay, anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, let me get to the point of the story I'm at. My bad. So, I hear the music, because, I know who do what and what in the music, right? So I'm like, okay. Now, my second father, he comes to the back where I was, right? He gives me a hug. He sees me. He's like, "Oh my God, you're beautiful." Now, I'm thinking he, coming to let me know he here, which I'm stoked, right? But he leave back out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I promise y'all, I'm thinking this man then went and, I don't know, got in queue, or I really don't know what I thought. Okay, but I did not think that he had left. Can I say that? I did not think that. So, come to find out, when my father, when he came to come get me from the back, I'm shocked. Like, okay, well, maybe they changed something. Maybe they agreed to something different. I got my mind open for everything, y'all. I'm not flashed out about nothing at this time of the situation, right? So we walking. I'm like, Daddy, this dress is long. Let me tell y'all, when I bought the dress offline, I did not read the description where it said a train. Okay? I didn't. So I was a little about that whole walk, okay? Because sis is clumsy. Baby, I am clumsy. I don't even know. I don't even have good balance most of the time. But thank the good Lord for what he give me, okay? But anyway, we make it down the aisle. Boom. All of that's good. Did the whole... It was real beautiful. Real beautiful. So my father and his father lit the unity candle, okay? It was real pretty. We took all the good pictures, okay? The colors was white, red, and black with the yellow accents, okay? So it was good. It was real good, real pretty. Now, cousins, when I tell you, I was taking pictures with everybody at the reception, right? And because I'm already like overwhelmed with everything that's going on, when I tell y'all, my father-in-law, man, that man came through in the clutch. When I'm talking about, he was like, come here, chill, let's be cool, it's all right. Like real mellow too, just real, don't let it stress you out. Because when I tell y'all, everything was just hitting, like, everything. Like, okay, I'm making all of these changes and choices to accommodate everybody, and everybody selfishly not accommodating me. At least that's how I felt at the time, right? And again, a lot of this is hindsight. A lot of this is me piecing it together later, because I'm like, wait a minute. Okay? When I tell y'all, it'd be only like so much you could take about stuff before you just be like, why, bro? Why? But anyhow, yeah. So that's what that picture did for me, cousins. Side note to that. The truth is always ugly. Nothing about the truth is pretty. I say it all the time. Like, the truth hurts. That's because the truth is raw. The truth is brick. Is harsh. And then when you tell it, you're being the bad guy. You're disrespectful. And if the truth didn't hurt, we all wouldn't be so distressed to tell it. But don't be mad at the truth either. The truth is to set us free. Because where there's truth, there's liberty.